Today, Precarious plays
Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I have good news and I have bad news.
Uh-huh.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I mean, I want them both.
Okay, well, I will tell them to you simultaneously. Here we go. Hola! How did you know?
Friendship is magic. Exposure.
Who spoiled the booed news? The booed news, yeah.
I wish my only regret with that bit that we just simultaneously pulled off is that I wish I had picked a higher note. Because then it would have been more uncomfortable sounding. So I apologize.
Whoa. Whoa.
For the lack of okay, but what's the good news?
The good news is we can go straight to Sanctuary Fortress from our current location.
Mm-hmm. And the bad news is?
We are that much closer to the end of Metroid Prime 2.
Yeah, you know,
bums me out.
There's something that I wanted to talk about last episode that I spaced out and forgot about.
We never beat this game. We just go back to the beginning and play it from the start forever, and that's the show. This is just Metroid Prime 2, the channel now?
Well, it could just be Metroid, the channel, and we could play the next Metroid game. But what I am not looking forward to is Subnautica.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
You and I have been not so subtly discussing all of the games that we might play after this one.
we have been doing that, haven't we? You know,
and we both know what we're doing.
I didn't.
Oh, well, I sure did. I was like, you know what might be nice? Another game. Yeah, let's start another game. You know, I would love to see how many games we can get beaten just out of the fear of finishing Subnautica. Why? Let's just start the next Metroid game, which I'm in favor of, by the way. If we decide to do that,
just go straight to Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah, it's like, whoop! Turns out we don't have to go play Subnautica. Looks like there's more games. It's like a whole other game's worth of game. It's the DLC. It's the DLC. Or wait, no, didn't we get this as like this game is
accessible
part of
from this disc?
Yeah, because it's the anniversary metallic whatever. I can't remember what
it's the very
private
good looking
collection.
Edition. The very good looking edition.
Yeah, I really like. This is one of the physical copies of a game that I would very much like to keep forever.
Yeah.
If we can at all manage it, just because it's delightful.
Crisp.
It's the kind of thing that makes me remember why I thought it might be fun to be a graphic designer.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, yeah, and then I'll make things like this, because why would you make anything less cool than this? And then it's like, oh, it's because nobody asks for that ever. Yeah, and you have to, as a graphic designer, most of the time you have to wait for people to ask you to do things, and they ask you to, like, make their mall logo have bigger trees or something.
This is something that has just been in the back of my mind for a while now. Does this? It does? Oh my god!
What? It's a teleporter, right?
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, that looks a lot like the teleportation beams, but...
Wow, this is a striking shot.
Oh, that sucks. I can't believe
Did you get a missile?
It's just missiles again. But
what is
still,
your disappointment with missiles?
Oh, missiles are... They are the heart piece. They are like the illusory good treasure of Metroid.
So they're not bottles, is what you're saying.
It's not a bottle. It's not a heart container. It's not even a power bomb expansion. It is like, so you can tell that there's just sort of like that they even the designers, I don't think that they care about missile expansions that much. I don't think that the designers, the developers of the franchise, take them that seriously, because sometimes in various Metroid titles, it's just like, we're gonna put 3 of them on one screen, you know? I think I've seen in a couple of Metroid titles a trend of having like 2 sizes, though, which I approve of. It's like, no, we'll
Oh, I hate those creatures.
we'll just let you have 10 this time. Just take 10. This one's just worth 10, and this one's worth 15. You know? There you go. There, you want anything else? You want I got another one in the back. Give me another missile expansion? Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about carbs.
The food material?
Yes.
Carbohydrate?
Yes.
Okay.
I promise it's related. And if you like, I can walk you there, but I don't think it's necessary.
Hold on, I've got a hunch. No, that doesn't make any sense, because I think I went through there before. And that, I'm not gonna fall for that again. That just leads to there. That is where I found, okay, so, hold on. Dynamo works. Dynamo works. Miscellaneous. Ing Hive. Nope. Sky Temple. / keys hive. There we go. So this is Sirach, right? And now we go. Oh boy. Sirach. Lore. Luminoff lore. Keybearer lore. So, nope. Cadre 2?
This is the most exciting episode we have ever had.
Oh, I love
delving.
it. Sirach. So here it is. Here's the works, right?
Yeah, okay.
Industrial site. No, maybe. Industrial. Oh, wait. Here at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last. Okay. I mean, like, it's got to be here then, right?
I did not follow any of your reading, thinking, file searching. So yeah, sure, yeah, it's gotta be there. Certainly, at least one of us is trying to pay attention to context clues. I'm just like looking at that, thinking about the file structure that I need to build later. I'm like, not this. We're gonna do not this.
There? Okay.
Isn't it wonderful and inspiring how sometimes not this is so helpful in designing something better?
Yeah, I've been feeling
well, we're not doing that.
It has been disheartening recently, the number of video games I've played, like new video games where I just think like, well, now I know what I don't want.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that seems like a bad. Superficially, it seems like a bad, uninspiring place to start, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think it's great.
Well, I mean, but that's the problem as a consumer. Unless you do like so much research that you kind of diminish the product that you're considering. Mm-hmm. It's just sort of like you can guess, but you only really can know in hindsight.
Yeah, okay. So from the consumer side, it's not fun because not this is not very helpful because
you don't know if it's not this until you can't be certain not this until you're done with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and it makes it harder to find like search terms. You don't have exclusionary search terms very often. Usually you're looking for something, not against something.
Right.
You know.
And I mean, so let me tell you, here's an example of a game that has messed me up now, like my my purchasing mindset.
Yeah.
Because I was not a fan of Transistor. Really, like, I mean, I love the way it looks, I love the way it sounds, but I was not a fan of playing Transistor until the last battle and then New Game Plus.
Oh.
You remember
Yeah,
how
I do remember that.
how I was like, this is the game that I've wanted to play the whole time. I played through it after we finished it on the show, like a couple of times after that, and just enjoyed it more each time.
What is that studio's name?
Oh damn. Supergiant Games.
Okay, I have something I might want to talk about that studio.
Okay. But not now.
No, obviously not now.
Well, it's obvious to us and anyone that can count to 10 and anyone that bothers to count the number of seconds that they watch in entertainment. So just me. I do that.